Hey Scorpio, happy weekend. This is your love and money energy reading for June 7th through June 9th. Let's take a look at your love life. The energy you're bringing in, Scorpio, is justice. So maybe there's a Libra involved, or you have some Libra in your chart. We'll see. Let's see what the energy the universe is providing is. Page of Swords. Interesting. And we'll find out what's lucky, and then we'll talk about this. I'm not going to take any of those because that was way too many cards. The Lovers. What you're bringing in this weekend, Scorpio, is this desire to maybe make things official, like get married, or it could also be just desire to have things balanced, to not be giving too much, not be receiving too much, where everybody feels happy about where the relationship is. The universe is providing for you maybe a little bit, I don't want to say instability, but possibly some sharpness, some sharp tongues, or just like information. With the universe providing for you, Scorpio, is this space to understand information, to ask questions, to establish this communication strategy between you and another person, or even just figuring out how you want to communicate with people romantically. And what's lucky is your connections with others. It's the Lovers, your physical connections, possibly. If you are having intimate physical connections, I highly suggest wearing protection, making sure your body is safe, because the Page of Swords can be like cutting energy where you learn from your mistakes, and you don't want to learn from your mistakes in that way. Let's get some clarification on this, Lovers. You got the Chariot. So there could be a Cancer here, maybe, or a Gemini. Lots of court cards that have signs attached to them. But there's movement when you are willing to change and grow in your understanding, or how you have these romantic relationships and romantic connections. There's a lot of blessings there. Cute. All right, let's take a look at your money. What you're bringing into the weekend is the Two of Wands energy. Maybe you're imagining possibilities of ways to make money, or new jobs, or a career shift. Let's see what the universe provides. You want the Chariot again. Different position, but maybe there's a Cancer somewhere involved. Let's take a moment to talk about this Chariot, because the Chariot shifts and changes, and those shifts and changes, sometimes we want them and we plan them. Sometimes we don't want them. This is different though than the Tower, because the Tower is radical change, whereas the Chariot is, oh, I kind of have seen it on the horizon, though I didn't want this, or I did want this, but it is something that you're aware of. You have it both in your luck position and what the universe is providing. This is just really giving, Scorpio, like, go with the flow energy. Don't be resistant to change, especially if that change is going to help to make you happier or more successful. Of course, like, if change leads to your safety being compromised, then don't do it. But if this change could just lead to maybe you having to adjust to something new, or understanding the world differently, why not give it a try if it doesn't harm anything? What is lucky for your money is the Page of Cups. You've got a lot of pages here. Pages are about learning. Pages are about making mistakes and growing from those mistakes that you've made. The page energy, you can think about it a lot like a teenager. And a teenager is moving through the world, and teenagers nowadays have like a really different experience than someone like me. I'm a millennial, and I did not have a cell phone until I was like 18. But when you have one when you're 11, you experience the world very differently. You experience like your teenagehood very differently. But back to you, Scorpio. This energy the universe is providing is that if you are willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to change, willing to go with the flow, and not feel like you always have to be, I don't want to say in charge, but just kind of guiding the situation, and let the situation guide you and your responses to things. Sweet. let's pull an oracle card for your basic and general energies that you should focus on this weekend. We've got Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If there is an earth sign around you, pay it special attention. Maybe they have something to share with you to help you. Could be an earth sign in this like lover's position. Focus on those attributes of the earth signs. Earth signs are connected to what's happening in reality and not, not exclusively what is happening like energetically or in the ether. And water signs are very much focused on the ether, the spiritual world, maybe not this dimension as much. So this weekend, maybe try and focus a little bit more on the material world. Scorpio, if you want another reading by me for free 99, all you have to do is hug the subscribe button. See how funny I am? In reality, in all seriousness, all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all that kind of stuff really helps the channel because it's a new channel. And stick around because I'm working on new content and a new type of content. I'll still be giving you all your readings every week, but I'm working on producing content that's more vloggy about New York City, about my life in New York City as a spiritual person, as a queer person, as a trans person, that kind of thing. So come back for that. But if you hit the subscribe button, you won't even have to worry about coming back because my videos will already be coming to you. Scorpio, have a good weekend and go with the flow.